So what's going to be the fallout
You
of
have
this?
all fought well. With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to
Cat
stop
making
you
noises
from
out in the
taking
hallway.
pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
Burn.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own.
You can, just
Perhaps
not
it's
well.
more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its horn.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this cruel exchange of lives. When there is something you must not be conceding, you must keep fighting. The fighting has been continuing for 5 years, but now I am again witnessing the Professor's power. I hate fighting, but with the Professor here, maybe it's slightly less terrible? Oh, but everyone is working so hard! Stop it, Bernie. You can't be the only one complaining.
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the Professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you
You
not
guys
think
can't
the
do
same?
anything without me.
Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrddin, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Not before. Ding. Poppy is doing. Let's go for a visit. Ah.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh no, not the sentimental violin music.
People not to worry so much about my condition. Is that a fact?
Maybe?
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern. You said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade happy now. First of all, terrible nickname. Second of all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
Maybe.
Seriously? You think that's okay? That's so frustrating. I'm fighting the urge to sigh right now.
I thought I was helping.
Nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years. You wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss. There were soldiers there to fight them off, so no one got hurt. But it was a close call. Maybe if you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. You've got the Sword of the Creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
Is that all?
Are you fishing for compliments now? Fine, you're a good leader. You watch out for all of us. Even when the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back. You
True.
make me feel safe. Like I can be myself. Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check. I felt pretty
Yeah.
sad all that time you were gone. I could have left Garrick Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, you might still be alive after all. So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
You really care about me, huh?
Oh, forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere. How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel. Whoa, did I really just say that? I think that's enough vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.
Hey. Ding.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you.
He's a schemer.
That is inarguable, and his schemes are still going strong. With them, he's managed to keep the Leicester Alliance from the Empire's grasp.
How has he done all that?
Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation in which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes.
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well.
Like an ambush in Grandor Field.
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. A city
Pretty sure
floating
that
in the
happens in
ocean
this route
certainly
still.
poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrddin, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire within the Alliance. If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre.
Let's go.
Confidence is one thing, Professor, but see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
I would have sworn you do the Battle of Grandor Field in this one too. Do you not? Am I remembering wrong? Oh, even more. What do brother and sister have to say to each other?
I never imagined I'd see you again.
Indeed.
Emil, I've missed you so much. How long has it been since we last spoke?
Since you left House Bartels, I was 8.
And just look at you now, all grown up. I notice that you still indulge in sweets. It makes me happy to see that you're still the same in some ways.
It has been some time since I've tasted such a thing.
Well, of course. That's because this is a recipe only Mother and I know of. Oh no, you've gotten crumbs all over your face.
Sit still while I wipe them off.
Stop it.
Not your
Oh, come on.
younger brother,
Allow
well.
me to be your big sis. It won't hurt you to indulge me.
Mercedes, the little brother you once loved, he is no longer here.
It doesn't matter to me how you've changed. You will always be my baby brother. You are precious to both me and to Mother.
Mother is well, I assume.
She is very well. You should send her a letter. She'd be so thrilled.
I suppose.
So thrilled, I suppose.
Mother has always borne a deep regret over what happened. We should have brought you with us. We never intended to leave you alone with House Bartels.
Perhaps not. But it was wise of Mother to have only taken you. As the heir, if she had taken me, Father would have searched relentlessly for us all. And had he found us, I feel certain he'd have killed you both.
Yes, that's what Mother said too. He'd have done exactly that.
Why do so many people have
I've
shit
heard
fathers
about
in
what
this?
happened, about killing the family of House Bartels.
And? Are you afraid of me? Or do you despise me?
Neither of those. That isn't why I bring this up. I understand your reasons, but it's a terrible thing to take a life. You understood that even then. I've been waiting a very long time to ask you. Why did you do it? Why did you kill your father?
Because I wanted to.
I know you're avoiding my question. I can hear it in your voice. I won't ask any further if you don't want to tell me why. But just let me know if you ever feel ready to talk to me about it.
Understood. The time may eventually come.
If I get that support
Until
level.
then, I'll wait patiently.
But before I forget... Holy shit, he's B? Damn. Yeah, that one's good, because he's got, multiple. Okay, I did what I needed to do. Edelgard and Hubert got their A1A.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before. There are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps
I am
was a
obsessed
time
with
when
you.
I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and
Yeah, he's a little
capabilities that I value
highly
so
devoted.
highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They're trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The Scarlet Path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However,
Scarlet
as your
Path, because it's
friend,
paved with
it
blood, yeah.
irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
You? In love? Whoever could it... Oh, I've got it! I should have known all along!
You already suspect. I had really hoped to keep this secret from you.
The Professor.
Enough teasing. Tell me her name, Hubert.
It is you, Lady Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert.
Oh, she's
never
blushing.
cease to surprise me.
Oh, I had a lot less than I thought I did. Are they really next to each other that much in this fight?
Battling with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked
No,
at
they
my
weren't.
photos a lot back home. I like them. They
We
don't
already
talk,
had this, just
they
didn't
don't
have the
angry,
story progression to
they
trigger it.
don't hit you.
That might have been it.
And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. You made quite a few friends at the academy, didn't you? I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the
Reclusive.
rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
Always jump
Mind
into
of yours.
conclusions.
No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger, but now I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh,
Well, if I ever did attack you, the corpse flower's right back there, so no one would notice.
Yes, but don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
Explore. Dong ding. One earner class for dancer's outfit.
I could...
Yeah, that's a good ability. Let's see what I can buy today. Steel. There's 2 of the same Bernie. You're a dirty, rotten cheater. You're probably going to be in some stupid spot, so... Don't get stuck on wall.
Right.
Did you even move between last time, Ferdinand? I'm not having much luck with this one.
That reminds me.
Usually I find one person before 30 seconds is up. Holy crap.
Right.
Well, at least you're hiding in an accurate spot with Bernie. That place was evil.
Professor!
Seriously?
Professor! Right.
Oh, those people were hiding like assholes. Yeah, I'm not getting the last person. Knowing them, they're probably glitched out of the map.
Hey,
I'm not gonna summon them back because they've only been out for a couple of hours.
I'm happy when we win battles, and I'm always relieved when our friends make it back safe. On the other hand, it's hard to watch the enemy die. Even worse when it's someone you know.
Yeah, we killed 2 of them.
Perhaps it would have been better if I just stayed with the opera.
I don't
You're
think
right,
so.
Professor. I'll never regret the choices I've made. Now you just have to lead us to victory, so everyone else can let go of their regrets too.
Sylvain.
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. I've heard it's a magnificent city, you know? If we're going, I wish it wasn't to wage war. It'd be more fun to visit with a cute girl on my arm.
Maybe once the war is over.
Maybe you and me? That'd be a good reason to survive the war.
Oh, does Yuritsa actually have a quest for me? I wonder what that's about.
What is it? I have no words for you. I was told not to, however. I have a favor to ask.
Interesting. Reaper Knights. Interesting. That sounds fun.
So...
To tell you the truth, I used to be a Knight of Ceros. But at some point, I just couldn't follow the Archbishop anymore.
Once you went totally
I ran
batshit
away in
insane?
secret and decided to join the Imperial Army. Ever since that day you disappeared, the Archbishop has been completely different. She started laughing as if she was possessed and spouting complete gibberish.
Yeah, since you went batshit insane.
Claude. Which one was he again? Oh, right. Yeah, of course I remember him. It's just, I can't picture his face. Don't remember what he looks like. I'm not sure if I ever knew. Oh well, he's just another enemy now, isn't he? What? Am I not supposed to say that?
I don't care what you say.
Hello.
Who's in the classroom? Gaspar.
Didn't they used to call Claude the Master Tactician? I want a nickname too. Maybe I'll get one if I can defeat him at Deirdre. I'll come up with a plan that'll beat his and earn a nickname for sure.
Yeah, you're not outsmarting Claude. Ugh, yourself. Okay, so it was glitched last time, I guess. So that's why there was no green bar. And perfect. There's Shamir. I want to talk to her first.
Claude, eh? He always was sharp among his peers. Never let himself get caught up in conventions. He wasn't typical in Fodlan.
Because he wasn't from Fulden, sort of.
King Dimitri. I'd stay on their good sides, for different reasons. Yeah, well, if that's the only way forward, it can't be helped.
Whatever. There we go. B+.
This experience...
Soldier.
Gloucester and Ordelia houses have territory in the southern regions of the Alliance. Everyone knows they support the Empire, so they won't get in the way of our armies.
What do you have to say, Ladislava?
5 years ago, during the attack on this place, you allowed me to join your side. Since then, I've risen through the ranks. And now I'm a general leading my own army.
You never died.
In this invasion of the Alliance, I've been entrusted with maintaining the supply lines and keeping the Goneril territories under control. That's why I won't be accompanying you to Deirdre. Please look after Lady Edelgard.
You have a quest for me.
Hey, I could use a hand.
Well... What do you have to say?
I think you should be made aware of a certain group working with the Imperial Army. They are the same lot that invented a technique to turn monsters into war assets. It's quite obvious their trick draws on the power of the Creststones, but there is something more to it than that. Some secret I have yet to decipher. I suppose I need to better understand what kind of people they are. Who are they? What do they want? For her part, Miss Edelgard is
kill all the
does not
people like
hide her
Rhea.
hostility towards them. I suspect we should prepare in case the day should come when we must combat these strange people.
Kitty. A lot like my kitty. I'm just doing this for the support. That's the only reason.
This food,
Damn. Oh well.
That reminds me, 5 years ago, most of the people involved with the church in the Empire moved to the Eastern Church in Alliance territory. I've been hearing rumors that the majority of those have now gone to the kingdom capital, Verdiad. The Eastern Church has no military force of its own, so they must be sensing that the Alliance is weak and fleeing.
Yes, it is. It will soon fall. Citizen.
A hungry hero is no better than a well-fed soldier. Do you know that saying? No? That's because I just made it up. If you're hungry, you're never going to be at full strength. Keep your belly full and stay strong.
Raphael would have liked you.
Do you have time for a request? You've done me a great service.
Okay.
Hello.
I'll do a couple casts just because I can. Oh, what a great start. Great start to the fishing. Oh. Let's do one more, see what happens. Perfect. Okay, that's enough fishing.
Professor,
Petra.
since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
There's the mark again. That's
I have
part of your
gratitude
charm.
for you, Professor. I hope that I will have fluency one day.
I never do get used to the sight of blood. It always makes me feel as if I might faint. I suppose I've told you that, though, yes? I have no idea how you cope with it. I hope this war ends soon. I dislike being lightheaded because other people are bleeding everywhere.
Now it's only gonna get worse and worse.
But I will do my part, of course.
Mercedes is in here, huh?
Flowers are so resilient, aren't they?
Depends on the flower.
War going on outside the monastery. Here they are, blooming beautifully. I hope we get to see more kinds of flowers when the weather warms up.
Hey, there's a 3-er. Cool. This is the secret shop open, so we're gonna start buying freaking master seals.
Hey, we can't actually join you on the battlefield, but rest assured that we're there in spirit. We're doing everything we...
Okay, I don't care.
Hey there.
What do you have to say,
Greetings,
gatekeeper?
Professor. Nothing to report. Deirdre is known as the aquatic capital. It's a beautiful town with streets that seem to float on the water and an impressive harbor. In times of peace, it would be a wonderful place for a holiday.
Thank you.
Really now? There's unrest everywhere. I hope things go back to normal.
Unbelievable.
Hey,
You have a quest for me?
got a favor to ask.
Up there, eh?
I figured I'd have a look at how the kingdom is holding up while I was on the road. So I took a trip up north despite the cold. The borders were closed on every road. I wasn't even able to get into the kingdom. Every crossing point was guarded by grim-looking armed soldiers. It was all very imposing.
Yeah, Dimitri spiral into insanity.
Really? There's. I hope there's.
Welcome. This one?
Thank you. Please come.
God, I
again.
could do that.
Professor?
The Alliance troops were nothing to turn a nose up at. They were pretty strong and brave too. Our next
And
target
stupid.
of attack is Deirdre, the Alliance base.
Hey.
Didn't know you could find lost items anymore after this. I bet I know whose it is.
So, Gunneral's troops have entered Deirdre. Oh, hey pal. Didn't see you there. Guess I was lost in thought.
This about Hilda?
You're a quick one, Professor. I caught wind that Duke Goneril sent Hilda to Deirdre. She's the sister of my buddy Holst. I can't let her die. I won't! Gah! This is a terrible situation. Got a favor to ask.
I don't remember a lot of these quests.
Big brother always gets so fired up. Better keep an eye on him. Oh, sorry. I was just talking to myself. I hear you're heading out to Deirdre. Good luck with the battle.
Oh, hello there, Professor. Did you need something from me? It doesn't look
I'm
like
good.
you're wounded or anything. You just looking for someone to talk to? I thought so. Well, whether it's physical pain or worries of the wherever did
I lost it 5 years ago.
Hey there. Lately, the Kingdom and the Knights of Seros haven't made any significant moves. I don't suppose they're going to stand by and watch while we attack Deirdre, though. That's why I've doubled our guard and instructed them to be extra vigilant. I
Good
will
thinking.
keep Garrick Mock safe. It is my duty and responsibility.
You're good people, Randolph. What do you have to say?
Without the support of the pro-imperialist lords, the Alliance is greatly weakened. Even so, I don't feel great about all this. We're gonna be fighting Claude. We can't.
We must not let
You're
our guard down.
Claude has such unusual strategies for toying with his enemies. Even with you here, this battle will be very challenging.
It's like this.
Soldier.
Travel east from the Alliance and cross Fodlan's throat. You enter the land of Almyra. House Goneril's territory touches the eastern border of the Alliance. They also have Lord Holst, the most valiant warrior in the Alliance.
Who never gets
Tasked with
modeled.
keeping watch over the Almyrans' movements. He rarely leaves Goneril territory. I have been wondering something. If I had not been your student, where would I be right now? Who would I be? Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor?
Like, what if I had turned against the Empire?
Ah, so you do think about such questions. You can never find answers, though, right? We cannot
No,
turn
I just
back
load
time,
up a different
so
playthrough.
there is no way to go back and try a different path.
Yes, there is. It's called New Game. Right.
Hey.
Hey.
Right.
Right. Nothing to say, huh? In.
No.
You do get lonely? I'll lend you an ear. Why not? Those two. Always those two, because I don't care.
I'll keep... Singing is nice.
Ooh, she's almost A+. Yeah, he's fine with that, because whatever.
A moment, please.
No. Here's a piece of crap.
Thanks.
And just a couple more people to talk to up here. And I'm up to the next rank,
I wish
eh?
we could settle all of this before the fighting begins, don't you? I wish it dearly, but few others feel that way. They fight in a bloody battle, take countless lives, and then finally come to understand defeat. They refuse to admit when they're beaten, and they keep it up until they've been utterly defeated. Of course, I understand that sacrifice is inevitable. But if they're going to surrender after being defeated anyway, why raise a weapon in the first place?
People don't like change.
What?
Watch yourself, old man. What do you got for me now, Hubie?
So we've somehow managed to take the Great Bridge of Myrddin. That means House Gloucester should now be ready to join the fold more formally. We've blown a major hole in Claude's plan to preserve the Alliance. We should press on to Deirdre before he has the opportunity to adjust his strategy.
Might be too late for that. Supply a run.
Request for you. I have a request for you.
Professor!
In order to defeat a formidable foe, you must first learn who they are. How much do you know about the Alliance?
Enough.
The Leicester Alliance unites the feudal... It holds regular roundtable conferences, where they vote on their policies. However, only the 5 great lords are permitted. Duke Goneril, Count Gloucester, Count Ordelia, Margrave Edmund, and their leader, Duke Regan. Their titles were originally granted to them by the royal family of Farkas. About 300 years ago, the Alliance was still part of the Holy Kingdom of Farkas, you see.
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
You needed weeds. I'm locked in here. No! Let me out. Remember this quest took me forever in my first playthrough? Didn't realize I was supposed to go find that specific flower, and I gave him like 30 frickin' flowers.
We should press. I'll take it. Well done, Professor. Thank you.
The sauna. First.
What is it?
Nothing.
Leave, then. I was told not to.
Actually... Oh, didn't hit the next level. And the only people that could train me in lances right now.
Do you ever think about that sort of thing, Professor? Ah, so you do think about
How am I
such
getting the option to
questions.
do this again?
You can never find answers, though. Right? We cannot turn back time.
Right. I had to spend some time in the sauna with people. Till I run out of time in this. Increase the steam. Phone up. Come on, Edelgard. Warm up. Perfect. Also, Ferdinand, Lindhart, and Caspar, I guess I can do. Perfect. Get me just through the day. Stop getting warmer before everyone. Makes this a pain. There you go, Ferdinand. Perfect. They were literally perfect. Keep increasing steam. Little further. Stay longer should be twice. Or not. Way to power through it, Lindhart. Increase the steam. Holy shit.
Thanks.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll just have to not get the super bonus. No one else, huh? End the day. Why not?
My My thanks.
I didn't get a perfect. There we go. I have to get that in the next mission.
Now is...
What does he need to get this? Heavy armored A. And probably just honestly buy that next time in the city. He can hit his master. Can. Be able to get it shortly. Come on, really? What do I want to use this last one on? I'll do it him since I got his thing. For the sauna bonus with him. Whose goal was I going to change to? Change someone. Was it? Remember now. Must not have been important.
Thoughts?
Figured as much.
Whatever.
Professor!
No! Why would that class in any way or shape or form be good for you? Hey, I got his A rank. Perfect.
That hurts. Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
Got hurt protecting me.
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Are you happy you protected me?
When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you. But come on, I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours.
You didn't have the courage.
No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. Right now it actually belongs to Fargus, but I can't say we're on good terms with the people there. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it.
Good old Shring.
Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
I remember, 5 years ago.
Those were dangerous times.
One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose,
I mean, I just took it from them.
I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
That's horrible.
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it's late to admit it, but I get you. It would be best just to tell them to heap their empty praise elsewhere. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent.
Like I said, perfectly reasonable he joined this side.
And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you.
For what?
Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
Hey. She didn't quite get it. God damn it.
I'm a quick study.
Still a long way to go.
I think that's what I want to do, to sit her strictly to Faith, try to get that to A. Well, I'll get it next mission I take her on. Unless I get lucky. Ah.
This is no good. Sing from your...
That would have been funny if it would have picked her, though. Just that, huh? Screw it, I'm just gonna take the risk and go for it. Are you kidding me?
Not my...
I'm gonna be a bitch. I don't care. That was bullcrap. 91% total bullcrap. Do his yet. Hers is a guaranteed, so I can just turn her straight into it. Yeah, master class. Yeah, one magic.
I passed thanks to you.
Yeah, I can just spend the renown to do it. Might as well, because that's just a huge freaking improvement for him.
Huh, okay.
Yeah, like I said, I'll just spend the renown to finish that off. War Master.
Oh yeah.
Nailed it. I'm pretty sure I have that one. Hey, Punisher's raiding me, and just as I was probably about to be finishing up too. How's it going, man? You were playing Chrono Trigger, right? Yeah, if you haven't followed him, because I've raided him a few times, be sure to check him out. So I'm save scumming something here. And then I just failed this with a 91% chance to pass. So let's try it again. Are you freaking kidding me? $91. 90 frickin' 1. And it failed twice. Nice. Get the, what's her name? I'm blanking on it. Do something cheeky here. Yes. Ask this. Ah. Isla, however you say it.
I've set my...
No. You can only do one per time. One more time. Only once per break time you get to do that. I am stupid. Nice. I've only ever seen that fight speedrun, so it's... Didn't know how hard it can be. Okay, it just must be hard-coded to fail.
Not my best.
So I'm just gonna stop trying. Online statistics. So I got a bunch of battles I can do here. The Secret Merchant. Battle in the Plains. This one has me intrigued. I'm gonna see what this one is. Fighting alongside death. Yeah, it's annoying. Usually this game's pretty consistent where 90% hits 90% of the time, but it's not like XCOM where you'll miss 99% chances 1 out of 5 times or something like that. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, I think it was about time I head off for the night.